Cloud network visibility just got a lot less hazy thanks to our friends at Kentik. The company announced last week that they're offering the ability to see into Azure infrastructure, such as firewalls, VWANs, and express routes. The enhanced capabilities of Kentik allow you to understand your path the traffic is taking, interrogate that traffic across multiple branches and core networks, and tag traffic to ensure proper delivery and classification. These features allow Kentik to continue to be one of the leaders in enterprise network traffic visibility, and Azure support was one of the big requests at our Cloud Field Day and Networking Field Day presentations. Tom, what do you think of this?
I think it's a great move for Kentik overall because it gives them something that they've needed very, very much. They can now see into Azure. They can collect data from Azure and they can use it to kind of build out their larger visibility portfolio, if you will. If you've ever seen Avi Friedman talk about this, and if you've ever watched one of our great presentations from Cloud Field Day or Networking Field Day, or even our service provider Networking Field Day, you'll know that Kentik is very data driven. They need the information to be able to report on the status of services all over the place. They kind of grew up as an alternative to Thousand Eyes, and then Thousand Eyes got bought by Cisco, and now if you want something that's not owned by Cisco, Kentik is kind of your where you need to go. And so for the customers that are relying on this, they get to see a bigger picture of what's going on inside of Azure. I mean, yeah, we all know we can go to the dashboard, but like Amazon has proven, if you host your dashboard on US East 1, sometimes things just don't go so well. And this gives customers a real-time ability to see if there's any issues in certain uplinks or things like that maybe Azure won't be reporting on. But more importantly for Kentik, this gives them the capability to report on cloud weather patterns, if you will, which is something that makes it more important for non-Kentik users in the space, because now I can say, hey, there's something weird going on inside of Azure. These services could be affected. How many times have we seen an outage in AWS or GCP or even Azure, or even slowdowns cause massive reverberations through the rest of the community because, it turns out that application that I use every day is hosted in Azure. It's not down, but it's definitely not working the way that it should. So I'm on the phone trying to call my people, trying to figure out what's going on. In reality, the real problem is that the provider's having an issue. So I think Kentik is going to be a more trusted, more reliable source of these kinds of data in the future. And that only happens because they're able to get in and collect that information. And I would not be surprised to see this continue to expand across all clouds in the future, so that Kentik effectively becomes a cloud visibility platform.